Hello, little, nope, little people of the internet. That's where I was going, and that doesn't work. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is the Fat Walking Knight, as always, coming to you from another episode here in our hardcore totem this world. Today, we're gonna mix it up, and when we come back, something behind us will have changed. Get ready. Here we go. As you can see here by this footage, we have been doing a lot of work. We've sped it up 5 times as fast to cover a lot of ground just so you can see each and every single thing that we do. We're carefully constructing and getting rid of any of the dirt here, and as a result, it is taking quite a long time. But we're getting building blocks and everything is coming up Millhouse. It is actually a fantastic and noteworthy feat, and I am quite impressed with myself with the amount of grinding that we've done. Obviously, this is future me talking and not the me that was digging this back when I was digging, but you get the gist of it, right? I hope so, because we have a lot more progress still to be made. And the next thing you see will be a bit of a jump cut with a little more progress. Okay, we're back out of that fast musical time lapse. And here you see future me mocking past me as he tries to sleep in the bed. Little by little, we've made a lot of progress here. There's a lot of digging still to be done. There's a lot of stone and dirt still to be unearthed, unsheathed, and it's taking a lot more time than I originally thought. So, what I just am doing is making sure that all of this is very low, tight, and by doing that, what we're able to do is eventually we will make a gigantic cave network inside of this large empty area. And once we are doing that, guess what? We're going to actually bring it upon ourselves to add a little bit of redstone into this world. That redstone will easily fit in here, and it's going to be, you guessed it, a moss farm. Oh, yes. We need it for bone meals. We need it for the moss block itself. And I figure that should be a project that we work on very, very soon here because we just go through so much of the stuff. We're going to be using an astronomical amount of leaves as well as moss blocks. So soon, as soon as this is dug out, probably in the next episode, we will actually begin to work on a moss farm here. Here, quite a bit of time has passed in real life, roughly about 20-ish minutes of digging, painstaking block by block. Even though we have the beacon, it is a lot. I'm playing with this to see if I like it, to see if it's easy, and hell, recording voiceovers is actually pretty damn nifty. I truly have never edited before. And you can kind of see here our tools are just about to be absolutely decimated. They are on the verge of breaking. We're collecting all of the dirt, and we are taking all of that, putting it in our fancy storage room here. You know why? Well, because we need a lot of dirt. We always will. And in just covering this area up, it's going to be a significant amount of the dirt. So, we're going to ease into a little bit of music once again before we regain talking. And once we come back, we need to repair our tools. So let's get on. I'm sure many of you know what we do by now in order to get ourselves our tools repaired. I showed through a little bit of music. We use our string duper here that produces oodles of string. We take that string, then we trade it to all of these lovely captive fishermen here. And in holding all of our tools, well, we trade for countless amounts of emeralds. Trading doesn't matter how much string, but all of it, hitting spacebar as rapidly as we possibly can. We are able to very inefficiently, I might add, repair our tools. And in the process, we are also able to get ourselves a little bit of the emeralds, which is always a good thing. We're going to need it for more beacons anyway because this is a very large city. We have Seraphs Outpost here. That is the name of the city. And it is quite large. I know I had intended for it not to be, but in the process of simply making it an island, I discovered just how big the island itself actually was. So I know that this is going to take us quite some time before we fill it out. However, if we go ahead, get the emeralds now while we are repairing our tools, then we can make life so much easier on ourselves and have full beacon coverage throughout the entirety of Seraphs Outpost. So, yeah, that is that. Time for the next clip. All right, lads, back to the grind. We must continue digging this as swiftly as we can. I feel like we are getting somewhat closer to the final layers here. Thankfully, because good lord, has there been a lot of digging this episode. But we are making progress, and that is truly all that matters. So we're going to go into a little bit more music here, and hopefully once we are done with that, we can actually start to wrap up this video. I know it's been a weird one. Bear with me as I get my bearings for how to do this whole editing thing, because I am literally making it up as I go along. But we're going to speed up the video again and knock some of this out. So stay tuned. I'm willing to bet that you didn't expect me back quite so soon. This is weird for me, not gonna lie. We are doing the voiceover because, well, this entire episode I did not live stream. Normally, all of my episodes are live streamed, or I am simply recording a video in which I talk about random things as they come to fruition in my mind, as deep and dark of a place as it is. They come to fruition and I talk about things. And that's just how it is. That's how it always has been. And I think it is important to try and stay with my roots here. Although we are going to be adding lots of cuts and stuff like that to improve the videos here so they are not a 3-hour video. Every once in a while, we're going to throw in just a little edited video here and there, and I think it'll help a lot. I'm going to shoot for probably like one a week right now, just as I get my feet wet and dive into this whole editing thing. Literally, I am learning as I am making the video right this second. So, you guys will have to let me know. Is the effort good? Is it worth it? What can I do to improve? Do you want to see more progress? Do you want to see more grinding? Do you want to have a story time? You guys let me know exactly how you're feeling about it, what you want to do, and all of that jazz, because it really will play a part on how we are going to continue this series going forward, rather. Obviously, we're going to continue live streaming this because that is how I get the majority of the grunt work done. Allows us to easily do things in ways that I wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. Because, again, normally I'm so used to just talking, playing the game, and as a result, it's very new. It's a whole new world for me right now. Now it sounded weird, but that's a-okay. As you can see here going on behind my soothing, succulent voice, there is a little bit of dirt placeage going on, meaning that we have finally dug out all of the area underneath that we need to dig. Next step is to cover it all in stone. Then we need to start doing all of the stone on the top and the sides to give it that cave appearance. And then obviously we need to make a lot of little tunnels strewn about, and one of those tunnels will in fact lead to the moss farm. So, to close out this bad boy here, we're going to have one last little music number, and then we're going to call it a day. Alrighty, Roo. I may have lied here just a smidgen, but this does conclude this final piece of the puzzle here, this part of the episode, the first one that I have ever edited, in which I feel like I did use just a little bit too much music and not enough of the jump cuts. And it happens. It is what it is. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, make sure you hit that follow button, hit that like button, leave a comment if you appreciate the effort that we're trying to put forth here. Good progress was made in just a couple of hours. Ciao, guys.